All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1137 on this beautiful Monday evening. It is a great night to be here because we're going to have keywords. It is free. It is going to be keywords what? Techniques. It's going to be test taking techniques. These are techniques that'll help you pass an exam. That's what they were keywords we're talking about. My name is Andy. I am the guy that answers all the stuff in the background and does all those things like bring coffee to Brandy and refill coffee, then bring more coffee, and then refill more coffee,
I have water.
and then
Look.
a splash of water. It's like your friend that has like you make a mixed drink and they go, "Can you make me a Jack and Coke?" And then they see the Jack, and then they go, "Look, look, look." That's kind of how Brandy does her coffee. A lot of coffee, a little bit of water. Anyways, you're not here for my serving abilities of coffee and water ratios. No, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get a pass notice. And that's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about pass notices. Look, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of things going on in the world where we get inundated with all these different test preps, all these different things out there, and they give you the content, they give you the information, they give you the book, they give you all that stuff, right? But do any of them really show you how to apply it? Did they give you a techniques to that way you can look at those questions and break them down systematically? Do they show you a way to get an answer sometimes without even knowing anything? Do they like say that, hey, you can get something right without knowing anything? No, they don't. They go read that book, 489 pages over there, and then go do this, and then go do that, and then may the force be with you.
Oh, you can read that book like 2 or 3 times, by the way.
Oh yeah, read it. You didn't pass because you didn't read it 3 times. You read it 3 times? Yeah, read it 3 times, and on the fourth time, write it out. What do you mean write it out? Like go page by page and write everything out. Will that help me understand the questions? Probably not, but at least you'll have the book. Look, we're just talking about pass notices. There's got to be an easier way, right? How many of you have been frustrated? How many of you have literally opened that book and you'd rather not? How many of you have opened that book and you said, I really hate doing laundry, but you know what? Let's do laundry. You know what? That shed over there needs a good coat of paint. I've been avoiding cleaning out the garage, but you know what? That sounds a heck of a lot better. How
Yes.
many of you have had that experience when it comes to studying? Yeah, every single time, right? And that's because most of the time, it's not that you don't want to do it. It's not that you don't need to do it. It's not that you're not feeling motivated to do it. It's just that sometimes the studying and the things that we're given and the tools we have and the way it is approached,
Boring.
boring. I wish there was a more colorful way to put it, but
I'll just interject.
it's boring.
Boring.
Right. And you're like, well, let me read this book as I lay in my bed in my cozy pajamas and I'll as I sit there and drink my chamomile tea and go through this. Guys, don't do that. You've literally put yourself in the proper way to put yourself to sleep. Chamomile tea, cozy pajamas, in your bed with a nice securities book.
Yeah.
You have insomnia, that's the cure right there.
It is better
I'm
than.
telling you, that is the cure. No drugs needed. Because that will put you out. In
Yeah.
fact, if you are laying in bed and you have any of those books above your head, put a helmet on because that book is sure to come down onto your forehead. It is going to happen.
Also, don't do that with your phone either.
Phone
Don't.
or iPad. That is gonna, yeah. Make sure you're wearing a football helmet with a full-on face mask,
That's for sure.
maybe a visor,
For sure.
maybe a mouth guard. What are you doing in bed with a helmet on? Studying. It's a safety feature.
I'm studying.
Some of these, I'm telling you, some of these study preps, they should come with a helmet. If you're gonna study at night, put this on. But here's the thing. We try to make this free fun. We try to make this to where you guys have a place to check in on these Mondays through Thursdays on these things. We do have a whole program that is available that helps you get through this stuff. We do have test taking techniques and strategies. We give you a sample on Mondays and Thursdays. We do this kind of banter in the beginning to keep it light, keep it fun. Because you know what? Sometimes when you're studying, it's a very lonely process. And sometimes you might have that question in your head every single day, or you might feel that drag, that lag. You're like, oh, like, man, is anybody feeling this? Like every time I go to the office, everybody's high on some kind of Kool-Aid, right? They're like, oh, yeah, it's a great. You take a week and you just pass that. Huh? Right? Some of us was just sometimes talking to people makes you feel dumber. And and I'm saying this because a lot of people on here are very intelligent. But when you open this stuff up and you have the struggles and you're feeling it, and then you talk this dude named Bill over in the office who can't match his socks to his pants ever. Like he can't get the fit right, but somehow passed all these securities exams in 3 weeks. You're just like, man, that dude doesn't even know how to put it together a proper fit, but yet he's got these licenses in 3 weeks. I don't know what I'm doing in life right now. You know what I mean? And then you go on the study and brew and we tell you that you're normal.
You are normal.
You're normal. You get grounded. You get that positive energy. You get that PMA. You feel like you want to do it. And then Brandy shows you some techniques and says, hey, you can get stuff right without even knowing anything.
It's true.
Look at Andy. He knows nothing and he's getting stuff right. Make you feel better about yourself. That's what we try to do on here. It's about making you feel better about yourself Monday through Thursday. And then you go on to our member stuff that we have available. So if you have not gotten into that yet, we want you to encourage you to check out Kona. We have a way to get through all this content through some videos. And then we have live sessions through the week that helps you apply the knowledge. We have exam masteries that literally teaches you how to apply the knowledge. Today, Brandy was showing people the importance of your quizzes and how to take that information, turn it into a tool to where you can raise your scores and start to understand why you're getting things wrong. What a concept. What? Yeah. Do you want to know how to get things right? Learn how why you're getting them wrong.
True.
That's the first step.
Yes.
You want to learn how to get things right? Learn why you're getting it wrong. That's what we talked about today. Tomorrow, Brandy's got a whole stuff. I'll go over the schedule in a minute, but we got course videos, we got live exam sessions, all member sessions, small group tutoring, one-on-one tutoring. We got daily accountability, all these different things. Price, what's the price? The more we have to help you, the more it costs. It's just the way of the world, right? The less you do, or the less we do, the less it costs. The more we do, the more it costs. That's just simply it. And then we have programs where it includes the books, and all that great stuff. So check out all the different options. Scan the QR code, hit the links. We got the Kona community on the Discord. And speaking of the Kona community, shout out to all the great people that met Brandy out at the Primerica convention, West Coast convention.
Yes.
I know we have some folks on right now that were there and met up with Brandy.
Yes.
I see Bruce and Cindy. Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Brandy met up with them.
Yes.
Brandy met up with Diana.
Diana.
She said, wow, Diana's much taller than I thought. That's what she said. She's like, dang, she's 6 feet tall. No idea. True story.
Yes.
I
know. And there was Z, Perez, Jocelyn. I'm all looking all through here.
Joanna
Joanna.
gave us friendship bracelets, by the way.
Gosh, so sweet.
We met Jean.
Yes, Jean. I knew I was gonna forget people.
Well, yeah, this is the mistake I made over the weekend. By the way, we had a huge football event. I went through the mistake of like trying to name everybody that helped out, and then Brandy's all, "Don't do it. You're gonna forget somebody, and someone's gonna get mad."
Yep.
So if we leave out your name, it's not that you didn't have an impact in our lives or we didn't remember you. It's just at this point in our lives where we start to forget everything.
Dude, I told my sister
I forget my shoes when I walk out of the room.
No lie. Oh, I literally said to my sister, I'm all, dude, how come we did not take a picture of like everybody and like make a note of who everybody was? Like it was
Kind of
so
like when you're at
awesome.
like a baby shower and you have like their present and then you take a picture with it. You're like, this goes to
Yes.
for the thank you cards.
It was super surreal. Some of you, obviously we know because it's like our office or whatever, but a lot of you I had never met in person, but I have known you for years. And it was just awesome. It was just so, I'm still reeling from it because it was just so cool.
Yeah, fun fact, Brandy brought my sister-in-law, her sister, and she went like this. She went, Brandy, I had no idea so many people knew you. And I had no idea how many people were going to come up and hug you and cry. I
Uh,
wasn't prepared.
no, my sister was
He's like, I
crying.
had no idea. I
No.
thought it was just you two goobers on it like 10 o'clock at night and you guys just do your weird thing you do.
Yeah. Yeah,
She had no clue.
no clue.
No clue.
It's
She was
fake
like, oh,
news.
wow, you actually do know people. She's all awkward. I
Yeah.
didn't know that you were cool.
Yeah. Do little sisters think big sisters are cool? I
Not
don't know.
not until that moment.
So that, I
So
guess.
thank you to everybody that was there and met up with Brandy. I wish I was there, but I was
Yes.
being a football parent and I was doing that part of it.
We saw a lot of humans this weekend.
Yes, but I also say this. I want to say, even though I wasn't there, it's because of you that I was allowed to not be there. Without all the support and everybody that allows us to do this every night, and everybody that paves the way for getting all their pass notices and referring and all the marketing you guys do for us by word of mouth, because I don't really promote. I know it's a horrible business plan, but we do word of mouth. So when people do that and we're able to do what we do with our children and everything, it is really a blessing. And I'm truly grateful to be able to be there for our kids. And so is Brandy.
Mhm.
And it's only because of the grace of God and you and all the support you've all given us. So thank you so much. And even though I wasn't there, I was there in spirit.
Yes,
Yeah.
you were missed.
Yeah. Brandy put like a sock of mine in her back pocket. So I was there the whole time. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, no, it didn't happen. But no, I just want to say thank you all for being here, being there, and thank you to everybody who wrote nice things. Even though I wasn't there, they still wrote me and said, "I wish
Yeah.
you were there." So thank you.
And for those of you who I missed, oh my goodness, I wish I had like a table or something so that way I just stayed in one spot so that way I could see like everybody that I wanted to see
Yeah,
or everybody that I didn't even know was there.
that's
It's
all a
awesome.
lie. Because even if we had a table, it'd have to have wheels. Because Brandy has ADD, she would have just been the only table wheeling around the entire
Okay,
convention.
so no
Did you
lie.
see the person with the wheeling table? Yeah,
So no lie. People are like, "Are you going into the main room?" I'm like, "No, man."
no.
My sister and I, we literally just made laps around the Toyota arena.
True story. Brandy put in 20 miles that day.
Yeah.
Where did you
Yeah.
go? Ah, just
I was
laps.
around. I
Laps.
was around.
Yeah,
I'll see ya.
she can't sit still. No. Next time we'll sell sunblock or something. I don't know. Anyways, all right. Thank you everybody again. Can't
Yep.
thank you enough. And if you are first time here and you're like, wow, I want to be in this community, scan the QR code, hit the links, or give me a phone call at 951-290-3077. Give me a call, give me a text, shoot me a line, and let's see what we can do to help out and get you involved in the Kona community and get your pass notices going.
Yes.
KonaButterflyz at gmail.com if you're still one of the folks who loves to do emails.
Yes.
I had no idea it was such a generational thing, by the way, to send emails. I tell my kids that, well, hey, just send them an email. Oh my gosh, you're like
Ew,
40? What are
who
you,
checks that?
40? I'm like, oh my gosh.
Ew. That's what
Anyways,
kids
what's what's going on tomorrow, Brandy?
everything.
Everything. SIE, we got Series 6, we got Kona Study Hall, small group tutoring. One of the questions we get all the time, what is Kona Study Hall? It's simple. We studied in the 1900s, and back in those times, everybody, they used to have these things called study hall. And you would go inside a classroom, and the teacher would be at their desk, and you would sit at your desk, and everybody would be quiet, and you all just kind of work on your stuff for about an hour. And if you had any questions, you'd walk up to the teacher's desk and say, hey, can you help me with this? That's basically what we do in the study hall, except we don't have to go to a place. It's on Zoom, and then you just unmute yourself when you have a question. It's just a nice hour where you can do your studying. And then if you have any, because a lot of people, they're like, hey, I'd like to study with you.
Yeah.
You're studying with Brandy. And if you have any questions, you want to ask anything, you're not understanding something, unmute yourself. Hey, Brandy, explain this to me. All right, let's do it. That's a little service we provide for our students. That's what the Kona Study Hall basically is. Tomorrow we got SIE 6 and the small group tutoring. Be sure to be registered for that small group tutoring if you are in there. All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, because when they let me know and they send me a picture,
Yeah.
it's a very important part.
Wait, I have to say this real quick.
Yes.
I want
Say
to.
this.
I have to say this real quick before we get into this one.
Go ahead.
I also met so many people
Yes.
that told me that we had an impact on them passing, and we never got pass notice pictures.
Never.
So I just want to give a shout out to you guys as well.
Yeah, Brandy's all. There's at least 10 people that I don't know who they are, but they said they used us to get pass notices. I was like, right on. She's all at least. I got.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It was probably more than that, but like I said,
Yeah.
we forget things.
Yeah.
But congratulations to everybody that has sent us. But I want to say this right now because this person did send me a picture. They did let me know, and I want to say extra congratulations because this student is 71 years old.
Yes, he is.
And you know what? We got a passer. We add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame, and this guy is 71 years old. Congratulations to David Coleman passing the Series 6. 28 days in between pass notices, 71 years old, not too old to learn new tricks, right? As they say, they always say old dogs can't learn new tricks. Guess what? This guy went all in on it.
Yes.
He's like, I was, he goes, I don't remember. He's all, but I have like a couple degrees. He's like, I'm changing up, the later in my life into a whole new field of study. He goes, I just humbled myself and learned your whole system and however you kids do it. And he's all got on there. And that's what he said.
I know.
He's 71.
I know.
But he said this, he said, just sticking to the program, going to class, seeing where I made my mistakes, slowing down so fewer dang it's, staying disciplined, doing a practice quiz every day, no days off, and support from everyone in U1, which is his base shop. My RVPs all helped with my PMA. I'm fired up, ready to do my 63 next month. I said 3 weeks because today he took a practice exam.
Yeah.
Scored 62%. Never studied this material ever. Guys, that's the beauty of it. Congratulations to David on passing the Series 6. You're one step closer to getting fully licensed, although he wants to go Series 26, Series 65, and so forth. But congratulations on getting it done and just showing everybody that, hey, you ain't too old to learn. Ain't too old to learn. One of the most common things we get with people over the age of 50 is I'm too old. I can't.
Bro, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Oldest pass notice we ever had, 85.
Yeah.
So unless you're older than 85 years old, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to entertain the thought.
No.
No.
Nah.
So
let's go.
Just learn.
Do it.
Just do it. What else are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. Watching Murder, She Wrote? No, I think not. Watching Kona. Wait, you saying people don't watch Murder, She Wrote anymore?
I don't think they do.
I'm going to say that probably 90% of the people on here don't even know what Murder, She Wrote is.
Yeah.
And they're all Googling it right now.
Exactly.
What is he talking about? Don't worry. You're under the age of 40.
Is that a new?
You're okay.
Is that a new?
You're okay.
I'm crying.
Yeah. All right. So congratulations, David. And I'm going to say 2 weeks from now, you're going to get this thing done.
That's his goal. 2 weeks.
I think honestly, that's what's going to happen.
He told me this morning 2 to 3 weeks, but it's probably going to be 2.
Yeah. He's ready. And by the way, why is he so ready for the 63 without studying? Because of this right now, what we're going to show you guys right now on the Kona catchphrase, Kona keyword Monday. We've had many names over the years, but this is one of the key things that helps people get this thing done, because when you have an actual strategy and you have an actual tactic to go through questions, it helps you out. It helps you really zero in on the things that you need to get, so that way you can get the right answer, even if you don't know, even if you're stuck on it, even if the questions are a mile long and they look like a CVS receipt. Guys, this will help you zero in on those keywords, so that way you can get to those answers, so you can get your time down, get a right answer.
Yes.
So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to put questions up on the screen. And as Brandy's writing right now, we're going to look for real words, real world words. What does that mean? Non-securities.
Say that 10 times fast.
Real world words. Real world. I'm coachable, Brandy. I'm coachable. Yeah. So we're not looking for securities words. We're looking for just the stuff you know. And if you've been on this planet for a minute, there's some stuff that you already know in your head that you were like, well, I know it applies to this, or that's what it means in this situation outside of this. Could it be that? Yeah, it is. It is. It probably is.
More than likely.
Pay attention to patterns even. Pay attention to like what else what should they pay attention to in these questions?
Um, Actually, I don't, to be honest with you, there's probably those techniques in there, but I didn't focus on that tonight. I focused on just connecting words.
Most importantly, get involved on the chat. If
Yes.
you're at home, write it down. Go, hey, I think it's like I see this word and this word are opposites of each other, or I see this word in the question. It probably connects. That's the answer. That's the vibe I get. Follow along. That's how you start to learn stuff. Be out there. Don't just like, I don't know about this stuff. Don't do that. Start learning new things. Don't be afraid to fall down. If you wouldn't have been afraid to fall down, you probably wouldn't have been able to walk.
Look, I I'm gonna date myself, but I grew up in the times of like Sesame Street. And so
They still have Sesame Street.
I know they do, but like,
It's just on Netflix now.
yeah, but you guys know, and like Blue's Clues and stuff like that, right? Where like when, well, my sister did,
Oh,
and where you like watch and then they like pause,
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, and they like pause while the kids at home answer the questions. That's do that. If you're watching this replay, do that.
We did a lot of Dora the Explorer when my daughter was coming up. A lot of
Yeah.
pausing in that program.
Yeah.
A lot of pausing. All right, ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. D, open an account with a broker dealer in Germany to make the purchase. C, open an account with a U.S. broker dealer that has a seat on the Frankfurt Exchange. B, find an equivalent U.S. company and invest in that company instead. A, purchase American depository receipts for the company that trade in the U.S. markets. A lot going on in there. Look, D says Germany, right? Specific country, not U.S.
Oh, because I see, because it says US, US,
Yes,
US.
yes,
That's purchase, find, open.
yes.
Oh, okay. I got you. Purchase, find, open, open. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Told you I didn't even notice.
There you go. Let us know when we have enough.
Ah,
What else can you help him out with, Brandy?
um, I think we're good until we see the question.
All right, let's do it. A potential customer asks about investing in a German car maker. You find that the company's stock trades on an exchange in Germany and has ADRs. What is the easiest way for the US based customer to make this investment? If you guys are just putting the answers, you're not following along here. Look for the keywords in the question. This is what we're trying to do. Look for the keywords. Why did you pick A? What led you to the A? What led you to D? Right? What did you see in the question? What keywords? Germany, ADR,
There's one thing. There's even if you didn't catch
US
that
based.
part, huh?
Is it US based?
I was gonna say, I was gonna say
Easiest,
way,
easiest.
easiest way.
Probably the ones where you don't have to go down on a plane and go trade in that country.
Yeah, because I'm looking at easiest way is
Easiest way is when I don't have to leave my Barca lounger.
yeah, I could do it in the US markets.
If you can do it in your drawers in your living room, probably the easiest way.
And then this one right here, and some of you caught that. So we have this acronym ADR, right? And this is the only one that has the ADR.
Yep. Do you see that American depository receipts ADR in the question?
So do you guys see that? So we got that link and we got the easiest way link. So there's two links to get us to that answer.
Yeah. That's the easiest way.
It's the easiest way.
Doesn't take a translator book.
Nah,
Don't have to get on a plane.
nah,
Way easier.
way easier.
That's it. Don't
Right.
overthink it.
US based customer, easiest way.
Keywords, ADR's easiest way. Even if you don't know anything, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. This is an example of utilizing the words that are not securities vocabulary. Acronym, okay, a acronym match, but like also easiest way, US markets.
By the way, did Andy just say drawers? Yes, I
he
did.
did.
Yes, I did.
He did.
I did, sure did. D, wrap account. C, cash account. B, option account. A, margin account. Like I'm not the only person that tries to figure out how to do things without having to leave the house. Saying. Wrap account, cash account, option account, margin account.
I like it. What's a wrap account? I don't know.
Wrap What's a wrap at the Subway? What's the wrap at the Jersey Mike's? It's everything all in a wrap.
Oh, you said literally when you said at Subway, I thought I was picturing Subway trains.
Oh, no. Jersey Mike's?
A burrito.
Burrito?
Yeah. So like
American version of a burrito? Wrap.
right. I'm just gonna put burrito, right?
It's all in there.
And then this says cash.
Yes.
This says option. This says margin. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
We're matching key connections.
Let's do it.
Boom, boom.
Which type of account, what type of accounts bills a single fee annually for a group of services that might include asset allocation, portfolio management, and executions? Group, I'm going to say is the key word. Group. And then they have all these other things in it.
Right.
But it's a single item.
It's one item. It's got a lot of stuff in it.
One would say a burrito.
Doesn't sound like a margin. Doesn't sound like an option.
One would say a wrap.
Doesn't sound like a cash, but it definitely sounds like that wrap at Jersey Mike's.
Yep. Cold cuts, lettuce, pickles, and a weird tortilla. Boom. All in there.
Yep.
I don't know when do things become a wrap when they're not a burrito? When it's weird?
When it's weird.
When you put things other than beans and rice in it?
That's right.
Right.
Sounds like a wrap. Yeah, right? Right? That's the difference.
It has to be. I don't know.
A burrito versus a wrap. It's a sandwich and a tortilla.
I don't know. We're digressing.
Okay.
All right. D, an investment advisor under the Investment Advisors Act of 1940. C, a stockbroker. B, an underwriter. A, an agent for the issuer. That is a very long, and it has a number. Yes, that's a key word, right? Stockbroker, person, thing, person. B, is it the person, right? Am I focusing on the wrong things?
I feel like you're going a little too deep because we're gonna go surface level connection, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just looking at agent, underwriter, stockbroker, investment advisor.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Let's match it up.
Anyone who, as part of their business, gives investment advice for compensation must register as. I did the Dora Explorer pause.
Yes, you did.
Investment advice.
Y'all, if you pick C.
For compensation. If you guys pick anything other than, as my mom used to say, I will throw a chancla at your head.
Yeah. But sometimes this is what happens is people will go, well, but isn't there state registered investment advisors? So I think that question's wrong. Or that answer's wrong.
You're thinking too deep.
Don't do that.
Keep it on the surface.
Keep it on the surface. Not the low, the surface.
Right. Like a raft in your pool.
Yep. Trying to get to my appropriate tools here.
D, arbitration rules. C, regulatory element requirement. B, uniform practice code. A, firm element requirement. Firm element requirement. Firm is specific.
Okay.
Why do you have them connected? Because one's broad, one's, what is it?
They're like similar because they both say
requirement and then element and requirement.
They both say element and requirement. Yeah. All right.
A registered representative is required to participate in an annual training plan prepared by the broker-dealer, which takes into account, among other things, recent regulatory developments, the scope of the broker-dealer's business activities, and its supervisory needs to comply with FINRAs.
Hint, it's in the first line. Hint, it's in the first line.
A registered representative is required.
Nope.
Annual training?
Nope.
Broker-dealer?
Go right before that.
Plan? Prepared by the broker-dealer? Prepared by the broker-dealer? Firm?
Yes.
Firm?
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 Firm.
Firm.
Firm?
Firm?
Firm.
Firm.
Okay. I know why y'all picked regulatory.
Yep, you were thinking way too deep.
Because it says regulatory developments. Supervisory needs to comply with FINRAs.
You were fooled.
But the thing is, you got to look at who was it prepared by.
But do you know why we do this?
Because of this.
Keywords.
Because of this.
This is Keyword Monday. Look, this is exactly what we're talking about. Look how long that question is and look how little you needed to read. Just got to look for that keyword that connects.
I mean, honestly, like if you really wanted to link it, it would be like the annual training plan prepared by the broker dealer, which is the firm element.
The firm is the broker dealer.
It's not firm like tofu. That's the thing I can think of. It's the only thing. Like a firm pillow.
I thought you were gonna say like a fern in the front yard or a fern.
No, firm.
Fern
like,
by the couch.
Firm, like I'm gonna punch you firmly. Like not that. Like it's not that wasn't firm, I know, but it was a very awkward ankle. But firm, like broker dealer is a firm. Like that. Like
We did it.
okay. Let's go to the next one.
I think they got it.
Got you.
D, joint tenants with rights of survivorship. C, individual with power of attorney. B, individual with transfer on death. A, tenants in common. Why do I read D to up to A? Because my brain has to go in one direction. So I start at the bottom and then I end up with the question at the top. So if anybody has a hard time reading answers first, that's how I deal with it. You don't have to do it that way.
No, I'm just never mind. I'm gonna circle back to that. How did you know?
What, roommate?
No, not that part. Okay, so I would say that A and D. Oh, but you would have to know content for that. Because it doesn't say joint.
Well, I would say individual is B and C. A and
Yeah.
D are close related because they say tenants and tenants.
Oh, okay, I can see that. Okay, cool. Tenants and tenants. All right, got you.
Yeah, A and D are more of a dual.
Right. So Ebony's like, I want to see the question now.
Question, please.
Give me the question. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Which of the following accounts would allow the assets of a single father's account to go directly to his daughter while avoiding probate, but not let her have access while he is alive? You don't want her rolling up in a new Corvette? And you're like, whoa, where'd you get that from?
Avoid probate. Thank you for that.
Yes.
And also
Individual?
not let her have access while he's alive. And yes, it says single father, so we know it's not a joint.
Right, it's individual.
Right, it's definitely individuals, and we don't need the power of attorney because he's talking about after.
Right, because
After
the dude's still alive.
Yeah, he says when I'm unalive,
Yes.
then you can have access to the account.
Right.
Yeah. But
Keywords, single, avoid.
I wanted to circle back to it because somebody just literally put B.
Because they've probably seen it before.
Yeah. Tenants mean joint. Tenants with an S is more than one tenant, so that would be a joint account. I'm sorry if that sounded, I hope that didn't sound condescending, but that's a key connection. Like that's how I connect the words. If it said tenant, I'd go, that's a weird way to say individual account. But yeah.
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 Yeah. Tenants is plural.
Yeah.
Single papa.
Yeah.
Individual.
Yeah.
D, promissory funds. C, prime funds. B, jumbo funds. A, federal funds. Ain't no fun like a jumbo fund.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like B is a big fund.
Really?
Because it's jumbo.
What gives the clue? I'm gonna say not. That's not happening.
I'm also like I don't know what that is.
No. Federal funds.
I also don't know what promissory.
Hey, it's a promise that I have funds in there.
But isn't it promissory?
Probably.
I don't know. Look.
It's like a promise ring.
I could answer these questions.
Jumbo shrimp
with content all day.
I'm going jumbo shrimp.
Right? But I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on.
Let's see the question.
Federal, jumbo, prime, and promissory spelt wrong.
A Federal Reserve member banks deposits in excess of the amount required to be on the reserve are known as a Federal Reserve member banks deposits in excessive.
Look, you don't even have to read it.
Thank God.
Don't even read it. Y'all are missing it. Roxanne, congratulations.
Say it with your chest next time.
It,
Don't put a
yes.
question mark on that.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah. You would have had to know content to get the whole deposits excess, all that, blah, 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 to get to the federal funds. But at the end of the day, we just
Connect the
needed to
dot.
know federal fund, Federal Reserve, federal funds, booyah, boom,
Federal, connect the dots. Don't think about it. Click A. That's how we get the time down.
boom.
If you want to know how Brandy does an 85 question SIE exam in only 9 minutes and scores a 98%, that's how. Keywords, techniques, no thinking, no lot of reading. You just go through it and just look for the things you need to look for, and that's it. Literally, how much content do you really rely on when you do a quiz?
I'm going to say probably closer to 30 or 40% of my test is actual content.
There you go. 70% of it is just common sense and just looking at what the words are saying.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird, but if you don't know what that means, join us in the members area. We do that on Mondays and Fridays. Brandy does live quizzes. She shows you how to do that in length, in depth. So if you're confused and you're like, how did you know? Got to be a member. We're not giving you everything for free, but we'll give you a sample. So that way you can be like, you know what? It can be done.
It can.
And then you feel good about it and you go do your quiz. And that's what we want you to do tonight. Tomorrow we got member sessions happening. We'll be back for the Study and Brew, same time, same bat channel. Test taking techniques Tuesday. So if you don't know anything, well, tomorrow's your night. It's going to be great because we're going to show you how to get right answers without knowing a dang thing. So it'll be great. So until then, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice these keywords in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.